on the significance of government research. What are some reasons to study government? The two traditional sources of political legitimacy, reason and consent, are coming together. The reasons why the government should be studied are that today people should understand more clearly how these sources and people together limit the government, giving it a certain legitimacy in the process. Once the citizens do this and find out what has become of the founders' intent, they will be in a better position in the future. In addition, it must be understood that ignorance of the information does not exempt us from liability. Rights and practices change with citizens, especially in a globalized world. Knowledge of the system can help change it for the better for the person. Moreover, the central question is, are people servants of the government indebted to it for their rights, or is the government their servant, indebted to them for its powers? The idea is that the government's powers are delegated by the people, who first have them trusted. A person who does not know the basics cannot have a competent influence on the government, and at the same time, on their life. Why is studying government important? Today, government research is of interest to specialists in jurisprudence and many other people. Legal issues concern everyone. It applies to modern society, the business and financial sector, matters of private and intellectual property, and legal relations, which are the essence of the problem, are the main subjects. It can also be understood from personal experience that government study is necessary. During construction, foam blocks lay on our territory, and the contractor who performed the work under the contract decided that it needed to build a wall from these foam blocks. Subsequently, he filed a claim for reimbursement of the cost of these works. The person who owned the foam blocks replied that they were intended for other purposes. Thus, he had damaged materials and planned to sue for damages for using the property without consent. There is an institution of subjective depreciation for these purposes in the law when it is said that it is possible to compensate only based on how subjectively profitable it is. Based on this, knowledge of government and rights also helps solve common issues.